Hi all, welcome to this Team of the Week 6 predictions. Honestly guys, this is going to be one of the hardest Team of the Weeks to predict in my opinion. But it's going to be fun nonetheless guys, so if you can smash the like, awesome, sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, G is a legend, all the links are down below for playlists in the channel and social media links as always. I'm even going to cover the possibles guys that could feature this week, because I have got a full team of it and that is just saying something this week. So as you can see guys, we've got guys like Kamarskis, Marcelo, Digny, in Ferrari, Depay, Khedira, Ozil, Kane, Marega, Acuna, Ramsey. It's kind of crazy. Guys like Depay, Khedira, they got hat-tricks, but because they have screen cards, could they get informed as well? This is what a lot of discussion is being said, and if obviously they were, it would be kind of interesting. Then you've got guys like maybe Sorloth, Basha, Lossell, Ruiz, Fulkrug, Akanji, Quinos, Gurler, Engels. Like Engels, for example, got a goal and a clean sheet for the Olympiacos game, which was a big affair. Dolberg got 2 goals in the Ajax game against Feyenoord, but obviously Neres got a hat-trick of assists, which I'll go into in the video. It's kind of crazy guys, and you've got a guy called Stengel who got 2 goals and 1 assist, yet he might not even get in this week's Team of the Week because of his teammate got a hat-trick and a position change, which is kind of crazy. So it just kind of shows guys how difficult this Team of the Week actually is. All Black is my first goalie of the week. He was very impressive for Atletico Madrid. They dug deep and they got 1-0 victory, and kind of his performance was kind of a big telling point in what happened for the team. Otamendi, a goal and a clean sheet, should get him into this week's Team of the Week. Sané got a goal and an assist, but I feel Otamendi is the option that they will go for because he's not really pushed for an informed, in all honesty. Gaspar got a goal and a clean sheet as well. Very impressive for Villarreal in their 4-0 victory, and I would fancy him to have a nice tasty inform, especially if he is at right back. You can definitely link him in with a few good teams. Rugani, a goal and an assist. He is the option because of Khedira not getting potential Team of the Week, but for me Rugani would be a nice inform and definitely popular for sure in the Calcio A. Asaidi got 2 goals for FC20. Definitely for me a card that I would quite fancy, and would be a low rated goal that could be quite popular but also not too expensive and not too cheap. Van Ginkel, if he doesn't get an inform this week, then honest to God he ain't getting one. Van Ginkel got 2 goals, very impressive for PSV, and hopefully this week can be his week. He deserved one a couple of weeks ago, but this week he should get in. Then Neres, he got a hat-trick of assists for Ajax against Feyenoord in the 4-1 victory. And being their Klassiker, I think he's a given and will be very popular, especially if it's right wing or can, depending on where they put the position. Then Lodero, for me, very impressive for Seattle. Got a couple of goals and that should get him into this week's Team of the Week. MLS got a few shouts this week and he is one of them. Could be quite a cheap inform, especially if he stays as a right mid. Then Sanchez, he was man of the match and got a goal for Arsenal against Everton. For me, I would say if he's not getting an inform, then obviously probably go to probably Ramsey. But for me personally, he got the highest rate and should get in. Dost, 3 goals and 1 assist. This man could have so many informs this year. It's crazy, and this could be the first of many. And honestly, 3 goals, 1 assist should walk him in this week. Acuna, as I said, got 2 goals as well. Just shows how well Sporting played at the weekend. And Michy Batshuayi got 2 goals for Chelsea in their 4-2 victory over Watford. Very impressive and should get him into this week's Team of the Week. Then this guy, Tom Muller, got a goal in the 94th or 95th minute and also saved a penalty. If that doesn't get him an inform, I honestly God don't know what will. But he didn't keep a clean sheet though, that might be the only thing that goes against him. But the goal that got the team a point is what will make the difference. He might even get a position change. This guy, if you can pronounce it, fair play, Joe Carud, he got a hat-trick, and I believe he plays centre mid, so this is a position change, but it could be a hell of an upgrade on him. If it's a left back, this could be an insane card, but left back, centre mid, not going to complain nonetheless. This guy, Lee Jae-sung, there is 2 in the team guys, so be fully aware. If you want to invest, make sure you buy this one. He got a hat-trick of assists and should get into this week's Team of the Week. But it'd probably be a nice cheap gold in the Korean League as well, so not too bad. Phelan, 4 goals, that's kind of a given. If he ain't getting one, as we said with like Dost and a couple others, then he ain't getting one ever. Definitely a nice looking inform. Then Alcino, he got 2 goals, 1 assist, and I would say should get into this week's team. Would be a nice card in my opinion. Very impressive for Philadelphia Union in their victory, so definitely cheap. Maybe even just sneak into the gold, might be even a silver, but I think he will be an inform of use. Havertz got a hat-trick of assists as well. Should get in. Brand is the one everyone's fancying, but for me Havertz is the one I really fancy. A hat-trick of assists isn't easy to achieve, and for me deserves an inform this week. Definitely a nice upgrade from FIFA 17, so hopefully a nice inform to enjoy this early in FIFA 18, especially if he gets a gold upgrade on the current form that he has been shown. So be fully aware of that. You've got Havertz, or as I said, you have Brand. Guedes, he got 2 goals, 1 assist, and he's kind of been a difference maker for Valencia in the last few games, and I fancy him this week. He was unlucky a couple of weeks ago as well. Danilo Pereira, goal and 1 assist. As I said, you've got Marega, but for me, Pereira I fancy more strongly because he's a defender that gets 1 goal, 1 assist. Very hard to beat, and should get into this week's team of the week. Bastos, 1 goal and a clean sheet. Immobile got 2 goals, one was a penalty, but he's also in this team of the week. But Bastos for me is the one I would quite fancy. It was very impressive actually in the game. I was watching the whole 90 minutes, and Bastos stood out very impressively for Lazio. Jahan Bakash, the Iranian right winger for AZ Alkmaar, 1 goal, 2 assists. Honestly, the assists are what's making the difference I think this week, and he should get into this week's team of the week. And this guy Serral got a hat-trick, and I would fancy him to get into this week's team of the week. First Czech league in form of FIFA 18, and Diop of Toulouse got a goal and a clean sheet for his team at the weekend, and should get into this week's team of the week. Definitely a very, very tasty team of the week in my opinion. Some nice cards actually when you look at them, like Oblak, Asaidi, and Alexis Sanchez, to name a few. So let me know in the comments down below, guys, who you fancy for team of the week 6. Let me know if there is anyone that I've missed from the possibles on the main predictions, and I will catch you guys all later.